Even on the first day of practice, you can tell the Nyack men's soccer team has some pretty lofty goals for the season ahead. That's probably a good thing for a team that made it to the region championship match just last season and returned a majority of starters from that team who've had a bitter taste in their mouths all winter long.
But when we're working, okay?
Losing to Lower Western last year was, really disappointing and upsetting, and we've got to kick on from that and we've got to win that. So that's the #1 goal, and #2 is to get to nationals. That's where we feel we belong. That's where we feel we deserve to be.
For Mark Hiller and the rest of the sophomores on this year's Trojan squad, they've grown accustomed to winning at Nyack, something they're hoping to build on during their sophomore season.
Obviously, being out here a year now, we know what we've got to do, and we're really excited that we can have a really good year.
Work in the middle.
Therefore, this year we have to look into be more clinical up top for sure, finishing and defending. We can't make any mistakes. We've got a strong defense.
There will be very few days the rest of the season that match the excitement of opening day. But for a second, let's talk about next year, when a new junior college rule comes into effect that limits the amount of international players on each year's roster. Next year, that limit will be 4, creating quite a change for a team that this year has 18 players from overseas.
If you kind of limit it to 4 internationals, that's really going to mess up the system, because a lot of kids are looking to go to come to the U.S. to basically play football, not just play football, but study and further their education.
Even though there's still a year before the new rule kicks in, the players on this year's roster know what's ahead, but say their coach Mike Regan has a plan in place that should limit the change.
Every single kid that's coming as a freshman, they're fully aware of the rule. They're fully aware that what could be and could not. And so no one here is under the gun that they don't know what's going on.
I want to come out here and play for 4 years, so coming out here, playing for a coach, I knew that I had the opportunity to get on to the next level.
The Trojans will open up their regular season with their home invite on August 27th and 28th. They'll host Iowa Central on September 10th. Then the regional championship is set for October 30th.